Hey everyone, and welcome back to Haunt of the Collector with me, Jace. And yeah, we're going to be doing the review video on the 1/3 scale Predator by Prime 1 Studio. So a lot to get through on this video, guys. So I need to start with an apology because I've been doing this in stages over the last day or so. And one of you asked for me to do the hands, the swap out hands. And this is the thing, they're in the bottom layer of the double layer box. And I did all the blades and everything else, and what I've done is I've gone through all the boxes, all the parts, I've put everything back now, and I've had to get all the boxes, I've had to shuffle all through my garage, putting these boxes in, and it's buried now basically. It's buried now, the boxes, or the shipping boxes, all taped back up, and that box is now buried. So I do apologise, I totally forgot, mate, but I'll be completely honest with you. I literally cannot be asked now to go and dig that box out just to get the swap out hands out. So I do generally apologise, but I forgot all about it. Okay, now I've taken some video footage, which I don't quite know how I'm going to edit that yet. I'll have to see, because I've been and done everything, and I'm now doing this is the start, but paradoxically I'm doing this last, because that's how I work. So yeah, and I've taken loads of photographs as well, because there's certain things I felt more comfortable overlaying it, because I've got to go handheld, and it means to keep putting the camera down, picking it up or whatever. So anyway, so hopefully it'll all come out. Now quickly before I get into this video, because I filmed a review video yesterday, which is going up onto the channel today. This one I'm going to probably get it to go on Friday. So you see all these things I have to think about. So if you haven't seen the other one, then I need to say on this one, the channel, that is, has broken the 1,000 subscriber mark. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for subscribing. I honestly, guys, I massively appreciate it. I never thought I was going to break the 1K mark this year in 2022. So that's led me, because I'm doing a giveaway. Right, for those of you who don't know, I'm doing, and it's going to be a substantial giveaway. It's not going to be some bloody Funko Pop or something. It's going to be decent. I'm doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm not ready for it, because I didn't think I was going to get there this year. So I got bugger all in. So I've got to get something yet. But I just wanted to let you all know there is going to be a 1,000 subscriber. I am doing it. I'm a man of my word. I've got to buy something now, because the thing I was going to buy, I've just realised that's bloody sold out now. The other thing I was going to get isn't released till spring, because I thought that might tie in. I might be lucky. So I've got to go and find something else now. So you just have to bear with me, but I will get that out in the next few weeks. I promise it is coming. And I've been thinking about what to do for this one. Shall I tell you or not? Well, I'm not going to tell you, but shall I give you a clue? This is going to be favouring, this giveaway will favour statue collectors. If you're a statue collector, you're going to have an advantage. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Right, let's crack on with this, because I've got an awful feeling this video is going to be a very, very long one, and I like to try and condense them down to around about 20 minutes. So here we go. So I've apologised about the hands, whoever that was, mate. I'm really sorry. Generally forgot. Cannot be asked to dig them out. The next thing is, quite a few of you have asked me about the comparison of this with the quarter scale cover art Predator, Jungle Hunter Predator by Prime 1, which I owned. I owned it. There's actually a video of it. I did a video on it, one of my very first videos. Now I'm going to keep this answer very, very short, guys. Like I say, I own that piece, so I know what I'm talking about, and obviously I've got this piece, so I'm not doing this off images. This is my genuine, honest opinion. If somebody is to ask me, how does this compare to the quarter scale? You can't compare it to it's in a different league. This third scale piece is better in almost every conceivable way that I can think of. It's better than the cover art one. That is to take nothing from the cover art one. The cover art one is an excellent statue. Like I say, I owned it, so I am not in any way putting a downer on that, but I am not going to sit here and go through every little tiny aspect comparing, because to me the simple case is it is just better, full stop. In every single way it is better. I hope that answers that. That's my honest opinion on it, guys. Like I say, I take nothing away from the quarter scale one. I owned it, I bought it, but this is another level. This is, and I do mean a completely different bloody field over the hill, miles away level from it. It's just way, way better. That's it. That's all I'm saying on that, full stop. Right, I'm going to go handheld. on this one. I'm going to go handheld on this one because I'm sure you all want to look at that and you don't want to look at me.
One ugly motherfucker.
I do apologise. I don't quite know how the light on this is going to come out, but hopefully it will be okay. Right, I'm going to shut up and we're going to crack on. Okay, guys, here we go then. So I'm going to start obviously with the base, and this is the exclusive. I believe this is the exclusive Predator sign that comes with it. There is another one, which is, again, metal, silver, very heavy. Both well done. This one, obviously, I much prefer this one. It's beautifully done. I've got to say, I absolutely love this base surround, this artistic base surround. But when you get it, guys, you will find that this traps polystyrene balls perfectly. So, but yeah, very stylish, looks superb. The base as a whole, apart from a couple of small areas which we're about to get to, the base is just an absolute triumph. Okay, let's crack on. I apologise for the reflection, but can you see the fish? They're done brilliant. The bottom here with all the pebbles, the water surface itself, look at that. Look how level and clear that is. Here we've got part of the exclusive. This is Mac's skull with the laser blast in the head. Nice little additional extra. I do like Prime 1 skulls. I do like... The light is actually making this... The glare on this making it look a lot lighter than it actually is, guys. Obviously, we got the little Easter egg with the scorpion. That pegs in on there. There's a little peg on the bottom. There's a little tiny hole on that rock. The rocks are all done well. They're really well. At first, I was sort of thinking that they weren't. But look at all that wet look on the rocks and everything else. I mean, it looks brilliant. It looks really good. It looks real. And we got the tree root coming here, which they're okay. And the moss again looks wet, which helps it. It does look better. Quite impressed with some of this tree root there, so you can see. For me, it's good. It's okay, guys. It's acceptable. Like I say, the problem is I've got the escape off the road, and I've seen how good a tree can be painted. And because I've seen that, and because I'm aware, I know that there's huge room for improvement. And when you're paying £2,200 for a statue, it all needs to be good. To go to all the trouble of doing all this so brilliantly, and it is brilliant, incidentally, I don't understand why you'd be lazy here. I really don't understand that. I hope that's picking up the snake. I'm having to hold the plants down here, so I do apologise. I don't want to keep harping back, but you see the quality of this snake. I don't know if I can get the eye in for you, just so you can see. No, I can't, sorry. I mean, the eye, the scales, everything on that snake is done so well. It's done brilliantly well. Mega impressed with that. Now, we need to have a look at this area here. Where these boughs have been broken off, they have literally just used one horrible, garish, like some cheap one coat 1970s dreary bathroom coloured paint. It's awful, guys. It's bloody awful. I said it when I took it out the box. It looks crap, and it looks crap. I mean, I've heard people say, oh, well, fortunately, it's at the back. You can't really see it. Not the point. Not the point. 2,200 quid. They should be, every inch of this should be perfect. And that, I'm afraid, for me, is just sloppy and lazy. Look at that. I mean, it literally looks like shit, doesn't it? Literally. So down here we got, I remember the name this time, Jim Hopper's dog tag. You can wrap it around the branches and things. I've just lobbed it down there because I think it just looks more like it was found in the film, apart from there's no entrails down there. Load more of these plants just to shove in, guys. I recommend when doing this, just get your torch, look and see where all the holes are, and stick them in as and where and however you want. Moving on to the feet here. Everything is done superbly well. I don't want to keep repeating myself, guys, but it's going to be easier if I've got an issue with something that I bring that up, because otherwise I'm just going to be constantly going, oh, it's superb, this is brilliant, this is awesome. And I don't want to do that. So, yeah, it's just all friggin' awesome, mate. I absolutely love the accuracy, the colour, the wear, everything they've done on this leg armour and the shin armour. Sorry, guys, I am trying to keep this in focus. Look how good that is. It's one of the things that really stood out for me was just how brilliant that leg armour is. And then you've got the netting on the bodywork. And then they say this hip armour again, it's worn, it's just done so well. It's just, I don't want to sit here gushing, but this piece is just frigging awesome. Over the issues with the lean,
Still don't understand it.
or concerns with the lean. Now, all of the weight, the way I look at this, all of the weight, the head looks to the left, you've got the medikit on the left. So most of the weight is aimed down onto the left side of this. I don't know if that's coming out on there, but you can see that torso, the back, everything is nicely straight. The legs have got a bend in them. The pin on the right foot is just really to hold it in place. Everything, all the weight, the way I see it, the balance all comes down on this left leg, which has got that thick metal strut that goes up inside this leg, holds it firmly in place. I personally can't see, there is no lean on this statue at the moment anyway, that I've got no lean at all, not beyond what is intended because of the design and then the position that he's in. Given how strong that strut is and actually how they've engineered this to stand, I'll go on a line and say that I can't ever see there being an issue with this piece leaning. I just can't see it. I just don't see how it can. Unless you get a really ropey one, or one where the peg is damaged or is at a wrong angle, I can't see any leaning issues with this at all. Not at all. I think this was just somebody, on some angles it does look like it's got a, I must admit, some angles, photos that people have taken, it does look like it's got a bit of a lean. But in reality, when you get it, it hasn't got a lean at all. Not at all. Again, this is, I can understand genuine concern, but I think this is photos and just everybody's got hyped again about something that, for me, to my mind, my money, because I bought the piece, I have money where my mouth is. There's no leaning issue on this at all, and I can't ever see there being. Generally can't ever see there being. Moving around the back, I apologise guys, I know the light's not brilliant. The pouch there that you, sorry I'm trying to keep still, I was just sitting on my own foot. The pouch there actually connects to a magnet on the belt, so it sits on his left hip. So all you need to do guys is when you put the belt on, just feel along the belt and you can feel the magnet and just make sure that sits on the left hip. Just one to look out for there. Here we've got the spinal cord bandolier, which, as you remember in the film, it goes all the way up his back. Mine's dropped down a little bit from where I had it, but brilliant. They extended this because initially they had it too short, and a few sharp-eyed people picked up on this. Here we can see the back of the armour. Again, the armour is all done so well. And the dreadlocks. The only thing I will say about these dreadlocks, they are no better, no worse than the ones that were on the quarter scale cover art one. They're pretty much the same. I can't discern any difference in them at all. Somebody asked, are they flexible? Yes, they are flexible. If you heat them up, you could probably get a little bit more bend. I've sort of tried to sort of fluff mine out a bit, but I didn't want to force them too much because I've seen photographs before where people have got snapped off dreadlocks. So, yeah. I'm quite happy with them the way they are. And on to the shoulder armour and the medikit. Now you can take this shoulder armour off completely. I'm not doing it now. I've got a picture. There's a plate that you can then put on here, so you can have him without his shoulder cannon and all that, if you wanted to replicate that scene. Why would you though? I mean, look how good that's done. Again, this is another area I just can't stop staring at. It is done so well. So well. And the blaster cannon, and I've just realised there's a second blaster cannon which is down in the folded position, and I didn't even take a photograph of it. I took it out of the bloody box and didn't take a picture of it. But yeah, you can actually have that cannon down position, or you can have it in the up position. To me, it didn't look good in the down position. It looks much better like this, but yeah, it's up to you. You slide the top off, and I think it's 2 LR44 batteries in there. Personally, I never put the LEDs on in the blaster cannon. I didn't with the cover art one when I had that. I'm not on this. Moving down to the shoulder armour and the cable coming down here onto the control panel. This takes, I think it says in the book it's supposed to take 2 LR41s and 2 LR44s, but I believe it's actually 4 LR44s, and I haven't got any. I've just sent off for a load of batteries. And I'll just show you, because this lifts up, and then you've got that detail inside as well, and of course this all lights up as well. Fantastic. Okay, so here we've got Billy's skull and torn out spinal column. Done excellently well. I mean, look at the bone shows through. The muscle, there's actually muscle still attached to the skull. I don't know if that's coming out. All the teeth on the skull. It's just so good. And moving up to the wrist blades, there are 4 different settings of which I have taken a series of pictures of, so I'll stick them up now for you to have a look at. I've opted for this extension because I think for me it looks best. And again, moving up into the wrist armour, and then we've got the skulls here which have been done superbly well. All the teeth on them and everything, it's just been done so excellently. Really has. There's the belt which connects magnetically, a little bit of mixed media there with the like loincloth type thing. Moving up into his torso and the quills, and there's, let me get in a bit closer for you guys. Again, there's the necklace, again done superbly well. In all fairness, I don't want to keep harping back to the quarter scale one. On the quarter scale one, it was done brilliantly as well. And the blast mark up there on the chest armour. And moving up, the mask I've got here is the props version, the movie accurate one that's painted. There is another option for this mask. There's the actual sculpted one. I'll put an image up now of that. You can see they've got the chevrons on the eyes. Again, somebody picked up, so they altered it to get it accurate. Absolutely brilliant. 2 AAAs in the mask to bring on the targeting beams. I have taken pictures of all the portraits guys on him, so I'll now put those pictures up. I'll give you another scan down of him. I mean, just tell me that, isn't that brilliant? It's absolutely fantastic. Just absolutely adore it. I absolutely adore this piece. It surpassed all my expectations. Even the shoddiness on the tree stump pales into insignificance, because I say it's not the point, the fact that you can't see it, because it's there. I know it's there, but I have to say everything else is so good. It does just dissipate, and I don't even think about it, because this is just, look at this. Okay, so there we go. So we need to kind of wrap all this up, don't we? Now, I'm very aware of... I'm sitting on my foot. I'm very aware... Not that. I'm very aware of the last review I did, which was actually yesterday, but it'll be a few days ago for you guys, because I know I'm not posting this video till Friday. That the score I gave on that one, which was a very unique... was a first for me and this channel, and I'm just consciously aware that there's a lot of new subscribers here, and I don't want you thinking that I get into the habit of glossing things up. I don't. I'm highly critical. Basically, I'm rambling here, and the simple thing is, I'm giving this Predator a 10 out of 10. And again, I've thought and thought and thought about it. But despite the fact that the tree trunk's not great, certainly the broken branch parts are awful. It's extremely late. But that isn't enough. That isn't enough for me to knock it down to like a 9.5. Because if it's a 9.5, then I'm saying it's as good as Escape Off the Road. I'm saying it's as good as the Berserker. I'm saying it's as good as Sauron. And as good as them pieces are, this is better. Way better. I want to give it an 11. It's that good. I absolutely friggin' adore this statue. I have sat every evening it's been here, gobsmacked. I am now so fucking excited to get the City Hunter one. But I was before, but now I'm brimming, man. I know now. That's it. Jungle Hunter Predator now. It's done for me. I don't want any more. This is another one of those pieces that I just can't believe I'm lucky enough to have it. I can't believe I'm lucky enough to have it. And the only sort of piss take for me on this was the shipping price. But you know what? Now I've got this, and I mean this, now I've got this. If I'd have known all that prior, and I'd have paid double to get it here. Honestly, I would, because it's that damn good. It seriously is so good. It is so good. I just love it, man. I love it. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's it, guys. I'm not going to sit here gushing and waffling on about it. I've said all I need to say. 10 out of 10. It's the most confident, 100% happy score I've ever given anything. In all fairness, every piece I've ever reviewed, I've never afterwards thought, I was a bit harsh on that, or I overscored. I've always been quite happy with my scores, because I'm brutally honest. I'm being brutally honest about this. This is a fucking 10 all day long. Well chuffed. And all you guys who've got this coming, you are going to love it, man. You're going to love it. Just be careful putting them legs on. Just be careful putting them legs on. It's the only awkward part. Right, listen, I dread to think how long this video is going to go on for, guys. I will try and edit it down as ever. I'm posting this video on Friday, which I think is the 30th. So all that's left for me to say is, guys, as ever, if you've got anything at all you want to ask or say about this piece or anything else, please shove it in the comments below. I promise I will get back to you. If you've enjoyed the video, please show it, guys, by clicking the like button, because it all mega helps, as does subscribing. And I refer back to what I said at the start of this video about the subscriber giveaway. The 1,000 subscriber giveaway, only open to subscribers. So if ever there was a reason to subscribe, that's it. I'm going to wish you all a very, very happy new year. I hope 2023 brings you all loads of fantastic pre-orders and new pieces in. We've got a lot coming in here. I'm also telling you now, I've got a couple of projects I'm going to be doing, a couple of things I want to try out. I've got a lot coming on in 2023. Say is as ever, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and for all the support and the messages. And you know the score, guys. I really mega appreciate it. I'm going to shut up and go. I'm going to have me brew, and I'm going to sit and just stare at this guy. So take care of yourself. I'll catch you on the next video. It's rough on me.